Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam, and in this video I'm so excited to be sharing how I'm going to be using my Erin Condren Monthly Planner as a Bible study planner. So if you're interested, keep watching. Last year was the first year that I have ever bought and used the Erin Condren Monthly Planner. I have been a Life Planner user for about six years now, and I absolutely love it. And I took the plunge last year to use the Deluxe Monthly Planner as a Bible study planner. So if you're interested in exactly how I used this planner last year, I will leave the video links in the cards and down below, so you can see exactly how I used it and some of the ideas that I had. Last year when I started using the planner, I really had so many lofty goals, and I wanted to memorize this and that and all these things, and I wanted to read, so much of the Bible and all these things, and that really didn't end up happening. It went pretty well for the first couple of months, and then it just went downhill from there. A lot of my planner from last year is blank. And that is because I just had too many expectations that for me were just unrealistic. I got really excited by all the Pinterest ideas that I was reading, and how people, had mom baskets and how they studied the Bible and how they keep notes and all that stuff, and I just got too excited and wasn't realistic as to how it would actually work for me. So with all of that in mind, I have made a lot of realistic changes and I have made realistic expectations and goals for myself this year. So you will see that when I flip the camera around and show you the inside as to how I'm really going to use this. So a few updates about the planner itself. They did change the title of the planner last year, and in previous years it was called the Deluxe Monthly, and now it is just the Monthly Planner. The layout has also changed a little bit on the inside, and I will explain more in a minute. So for me personally, my planner last year started in July and went all the way to June, and this year I decided to have my start date be in January, and that was for a couple of reasons. One is my life planner starts in January. I just find that starting the new year is a great time to refresh your goals and all of that, and to me it just made sense that this planner also start in January. So this also means that my previous monthly planner ended in June, and I have no monthly planner from July through December, and that's okay with me. Like I said, I did not use a lot of the pages in the monthly planner from last year, so I will just use the notes pages in the back for now until we get to January and I can jump into this planner. So you may be wondering why I decided to buy this planner now instead of waiting until closer to the new year. And that was because I had a whole bunch of rewards points to spend. I had $25 in rewards to spend, and there was also coincidentally happened to be a sale, so I ended up paying only about around $15 for this planner. And a pro tip from me to you: if your planner does start in January, I always recommend that you buy Black Friday through Cyber Monday weekend, because that is when the best Erin Condren sale of the year happens. Everything is 30% off. So every year I always order my planner then, and it takes no more than 2 weeks to get to me. I have it by the middle of December, and then I have a couple of weeks until January to move into that planner. So enough of that. Let me flip the camera around and show you guys the inside, how I'm going to be using this, and also the changes that have been made in the layout for this year. So here is a look at the front of the planner. I customized my coil. This is a rose gold coil. All of the Erin Condren covers are interchangeable, so you can easily take them off. And I customized, mine has my name right here. Here's what the inside looks like. You have a wet erase spot right here. This year's design is the layers design. I really love it. I also went with the colors version. There is a neutral version. Here is your year at a glance. So on this page, I'm probably going to do the same thing I did last year, and that is just to mark the liturgical calendar. So I'll just use a marker, you know, green, red, purple, all the colors of the liturgical year. For these 12 boxes, I always line it up with the 12 months of the year, January, February, March, and so on. And I will make goals for the year. So things I want to read, anything I'd like to kind of accomplish, make sure I do, just goals in general go on this page. Alright, so here's a look at the first month. So you have a blank line page here. So again, mine starts in January. And then this is a little different than last year. This is the monthly spread, and then there's your dashboard spread. Last year they were reversed, but I love that the tab now goes straight to the monthly view. So here's a look at January, your dashboard, and then this is something else that is different this year. Last year they only had 4 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4. This year they have 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you're into your next month. So again, here is the month, then your dashboard page, and then 8 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you're into, again, the next month. After the final month, so after the final month, which is, in my case, December, so here's your dashboard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages, and then you have a look at 2022, so a future calendar year, and then your sticker pages. So there are 2 pages of the kind of the event stickers, your pocket in the back, and then your back cover. So this is a pocket on both sides. One thing that is different this year is they increased the number of pages per month. So they went from 4 to 8 pages, and they took then the section of pages out of the back. So there used to be a separate notes section in the back. Now you can still get those pages, but you have to pay extra for them. So if you want 40 or 80 pages in the back extra, then they would also put a notes tab right here after your final month, and then include all those extra pages for you. So that is something that is a little bit different this year. I think there was some confusion when these first came out as to if there were still pages in the back or not, but that is not the case. They just moved them from the back of the planner and dispersed them throughout each of the months. So let me show you guys how I'm going to be using the monthly sections of this planner. So with this page prior to the month, I'm going to be using it as either a gratitude page or as a prayer intentions page. Just depending on the month, I might also split it and use half the page one way and the other half the other. But things to think about, things I'm grateful for, things to pray about, that kind of thing is going to go here. For the monthly spread, this is where I'm going to be keeping a record of what I do. So if I read a specific part of the Bible, if I read pages in a book, if I pray a specific prayer or a novena, if I want to keep track of that, something to that extent, this is where I'm going to write it down, and then that way I can look back and say, when was the last time I did that? And then I can easily find that. So on this dashboard page, this might be a great page to use if you're part of a church group. You could keep notes on this page, when you have meetings, any events, things you need to do. This might be a great place to do that, and I think that's what I'm going to use it for. The other thing I might use it for is similar to what I did last year, but without all the memorization. You know, depending on how I'm feeling for the month, having a Bible verse that just speaks to me, a specific prayer that means something to me at the time. Whatever the case may be, this is a great place to write that down. As for the 8 pages that come after the month, this is basically where I'm going to keep notes. Take notes on whatever I read in the Bible, in a book. You could also, of course, take meeting notes in here. If you write a lot, or you think you're going to use this for multiple things, it might be helpful to have that extra notes section in the back, and then that way you can break up your notes. For me, this is going to work out perfectly. I did not use very many of my notes pages as it was last year, so I think this is just going to work out perfectly. And then after the last month, with your future year at a glance, this I didn't really use last year, but again, if you use this also for like church meetings or something, you could write future events down and keep track of that here. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any suggestions or things that you would do. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.